6 years ago, when I used to be more out of shape and insecure, was probably, I would say, in my worst moments when I was in, honestly, elementary, middle school. I was not doing anything good. But then I went on to self improvement, or eh, okay. I went on to self improvement and discovered all the fitness industry. So when everybody gets into self improvement, that's where they all go. So I was there. They're just looking up online, how to lose weight and all that. Because back then I used to be overweight, more overweight. Back as a kid, like for my age, I was really overweight. And let's see, back then, I really struggled with this, like trying to stick to the program that I wanted to do. So every time I would try to work out, I would do it for like a good day because I have that burst of motivation, but then stop right after. And then some days, here's what I would like. Let me see. Okay, wait. On some days, I would keep doing the workout, but in my head, I would feel like it's not enough. So, but in the beginning stages, I think that mindset honestly helps you progress faster towards those goals you have for yourself. So getting the six pack abs, getting the nice physique and all that. And so the way I trained for 6+ years was first off getting used to exercising because God, I was awful at that. Obviously, because how overweight I was, I wasn't used to the cardio, the push ups, then later the pull ups, and that's still difficult for me to this day. I'm like a couple. Actually, I think it's a pretty good amount. I built strength. That's my pull ups right now. Okay, besides the point. I had to start all the way from the basics, like push ups, sit ups, squats, dips, then eventually to pull ups, like I said. And then I was still kind of missing something. So then after I did that, got used to it. And then actually, no. Wait. So what I did was I got used to exercising, but what I did was make it very simple. That's what I did. So I had school during this period. So I think literally all of middle school and let's see, I think yeah, all of middle school to around high school. I just did if you guys know what the Saitama workout is. So it's 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 100 pull-ups, I think. Then a 10-kilometer run. But obviously, as a beginner, that shit was too difficult for me. So what I did was I just cut that by whatever my max push-ups was, and I set that same number for every. So at the time, it was I believe 25. I was working up to 25 push-ups, so I just set 25 as my goal, in a row. So I did 25 push-ups, 25 crunches, because I also learned along the way that sit-ups isn't exactly a good exercise for you. So I did 100 push. I mean, I did 25 push-ups, 25 crunches, 25 squats, and I just avoided the cardio because I was in middle school. Like I wasn't gonna do cardio because that shit was hard. But for cardio, I probably did in the form of sports. So football. What else did I do? Track, definitely track. Shit was dying in 8th grade. But yeah. So for cardio, I guess I did sports. So if you're a young guy like me, I'm still 17. Just get into sports, because that will all of that, all of the sports you get in after school will get you right, especially with the cardio because they're gonna force you to do that, or else not they'll yell at you. If you got good coaches, that is. See, the coaches they gotta push you, you know. So and yeah, so set your own like workout routine and make it as simple as possible. Especially as a beginner, you don't want to make it very complicated. So that's what I did when I was like, I don't even know how old now. I'll just say back in middle school, elementary school, I started getting into it. But definitely in middle school, I was definitely putting in that work. It's kind of awesome though, thinking about it now. But just get into sports, do your own personal workout routine. Make sure to make it very simple, and make sure it targets all of the possible major muscle groups. And yeah, I think that's about it. And then, as I started to progress more and more, I did 50 push-ups every morning before going to school at 5 a.m. So I woke up at 5 a.m., did my workout. No, I woke up at 5 a.m., took a shower, then did my workout. Some of you might say that doesn't really make sense. Why would you work out and then take a shower? You should wait. I mean, why would you take a shower then work out? It'll be the other way, so you don't get dirty. There was one time I went sweaty to school, but that's the point. Besides the point, in the early mornings, especially when there was school, I would always hit my like mini workout of the day, you could say. So if you've come this far in the video, this is like your first actionable step is to, if you're in school, do a very like small but still hard workout in that block of the day in the morning. So in that, just after you do whatever you gotta do before going to school, hit that workout. If you have to do it as soon as you wake up from bed, do that. Get it done quickly as possible. But yeah, quickly as possible. But make sure you obviously do the form correctly. And then you do whatever you gotta do. Go to school. Then do sports. Definitely, that's what definitely got me into shape, especially at this age. So do sports. That will get you right. Then from there on, you have obviously focus on your diet, your diet, your environment. Then I'll say like your mental health. Because for me, is there any way? I don't think there's actually a way. Okay, so what I have here on my screen is like a younger me. So my name is Masanobu. I don't. That's it. Okay. But yeah, that's my name. So and I made like this little document of like every single possible problem I could think of. And this was me back then. So here we go. So I should probably I have like a lot. Oh my god. And if you honestly, I bet you guys some of this have this too. Maybe not all of these, of course, because we're all different people. But yeah. So here's like the first one. First off, I was scared to talk to people. Right. I was I have very bad social anxiety. Could not talk to people. Did not like to be outside like at all. Like I remember that time so vividly too because I just hated it. But I've learned to not be a bum and go outside and meet people. So I'll solve that. Here we have I also had a porn addiction and a fapping addiction, which also obviously leads to the problem that I didn't get girls as well, which was I guess like a very like something important time. But now I still have I still have these two addictions. But then I'll not only that, but I also not leave the house. I was fat back then, and not always be. Well, I didn't have I think I will always be on. Now I'll always be on YouTube and Instagram. TikTok not so much. When I first got my like first phone, I think I'll always be on TikTok, but then I didn't really like it. Like it was weird. But I don't know. I couldn't communicate with other people. Had dreams, but didn't fit the, but did had dreams but didn't fulfill them, didn't take action. I also had self-limiting beliefs and not being able to be confident if I wasn't an extroverted guy. So for people in like my school, I will always be kind of like envious of the extroverted people. Like I would literally go up to them and ask them, "How do you like communicate?" Especially like trying to get girls. I will always try to like ask them for help. At least now, I guess I'll do the same thing. But yeah. But now I'm like a little bit fine with that area. Let's see. And then before, I used to watch pointless anime that didn't. If you guys don't know what anime is, it's like Japanese TV show. If I had to describe it to you, non-weebs. But yeah, I watched a ton of pointless anime. Like I was literally like the weebs back then. But now I'm just chilling, reading manga. But this doesn't. It's not to say anime is bad though, because I still like anime. I'll also be reading the manga. But now I'm just doing it as on a side thing. I'm not putting as much time as I in anime as now I'm putting into myself, especially recording these YouTube videos. So if you're a guy like me back then, watch a ton of anime, had addictions, it's definitely a good idea just to focus on the more important things. So like whatever you could think of that's way more important than what you're currently doing right now, focus on that. Because that's why I did it. It makes it very simple on what to direct your energy towards too. So yeah. Let's see. Felt insecure about my skin condition, which is eczema. Can you guys see it? So you see that right there? That's basically eczema right there. All it basically is very dry skin and you're very sensitive. And it's a pain in the ass. If you guys, if any of you guys are watching and you have eczema, is you know the feeling. It's so annoying, especially when it's like kind of severe in some cases, like the allergies and all that. It's so annoying. And then like back then in elementary school, I would get like bullied and teased about the eczema. Like literally, like I would feel isolated sometimes. But thank God I had that one friend who didn't really care about my eczema and just like talk to me and stuff like how you're supposed to and not judge people, you know. So I'm grateful for him for that. And then like with all of these bad habits accumulating over the years, I freaking had bad posture, hunchback, literally like a lump in my neck. Like my dad and mom be pointing it out too. I was like, damn, I don't like this. Like I was insecure about that as well. But luckily I fixed it. So I freaking looked up some videos, postural postural correction. I looked up like a couple videos on that. Did that every single day. Nah, got myself right. So you could say it's because of these insecurities that I'm in a better mental state. Okay, then I wasn't grateful. I didn't practice gratitude journaling. But sometimes you don't exactly have to have a gratitude journal, I would say. You just have to like have the mindset of yeah, be grateful for the things you have and the opportunities you're gonna get, especially for me now. Like I know I have a lot of opportunities and right now as of this point in time, I am procrastinating like hella. I am not getting anything done. So when I upload this video to YouTube, it's gonna be like kind of like my comeback video, because I'm trying to like break this rut I'm having. As of right now, I'm having like a big rut. Like I'm not waking up early. I'm being lazy. I'm up all night. So this is gonna be like the video that I use to channel the energy I have dormant laying inside me, and I'm gonna bring that out and conquer. Because that's what you have to do. You have to do something just to break that shell. I feel like Don't use excuses. Definitely don't try to use excuses as of right now. So now also even back then, I have bad sleeping habits. Didn't have good sleeping habits until I didn't sleep until the literal next day, which that's what I'm doing right now as well. So back then and now, I'm doing the same mistakes again. Well, I guess not mistakes because it's gonna happen. Sometimes you're gonna have those nights where you can't sleep, and sometimes those cycles could be very long, which we want to reduce that by as much as possible. So I'm definitely looking back on videos that I used to watch and just help me go to sleep because that's important. And even back then, I didn't even drink water, and I thought it was disgusting. Like I know, I literally had the thought in my head back when I was younger. I was like fat drinking soda, and every time I would drink water, I would say that shit does not taste good. Like I even can remember like the visceral feeling I had when I drank water for when I was younger and I was addicted to freaking sugar and soda, candy. Which I don't know why adults be feeding us that. Like, come on. Or I shouldn't say the adults, which is kind of targeting my parents, but like the like market for that. Like, why do they do this? Like, why do they make us suffer? You know, and like literally raising our obesity rates. It's kind of sad. We gotta change this world, bro. Okay, let's keep going on this insecure list I have. I'm literally like exposing myself. Oh my god, but this is kind of fun in a way and terrifying. I don't know. And here again, back with the like girl stuff. I couldn't even look them in their eyes, and I couldn't control my emotions well. Like I always be. I don't know. For me as a kid, I always like if something didn't go my way, I would cry. But I think that's like what do you call that? Like ego. Definitely like a lot of ego right there. So definitely gotta have to learn to like lower my ego as much as possible. Because sometimes we don't even know that we have an ego, right? And we go into stuff like, oh yeah, I'm a humble person, humility, let's go, right? Then something unexpected happens, and like that, you're freaking like, your ego's hurt, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you start lashing out. Like, it doesn't have to be like in an angry way too. It could just be like like a I don't know how to describe it, like in a low key manner. Like you just say something that's like not you, you know, or it is you that just not you didn't address the your inner self, right? Let's see. Oh, I'll also be playing video games to an extreme level. Free internet. Whew. When I first got my Xbox, oh my god, I was an emotional brat. Jesus, I think I even might still be now, but like I definitely became more mature. Thank God. But when I first got my Xbox, I would be playing freaking For Honor, freaking Fortnite, Apex, freaking Batman Arkham Knight. I think that's what it's called. Then I'll play some like random basketball games on there too. Watching YouTube on there too. Then the bad habits on those browsers too. I was doing on my Xbox. Freaking, I did I did everything on there. But yeah, video games not the way to go. Only like I feel like video games are only fine when you're playing with a friend. If you yourself like grind the video games and like deteriorate your health just for that like pixelated achievement, it doesn't do you any good. Like it's literally instant gratification. It's just the same as porn or corn, I should say. I don't know why do people say corn? I don't get it. But yeah, and then back then I would literally take showers once a week. Like back then, but like my viewpoint on that, also now is it's like kind of weird because I learned like I saw this video where taking showers actually like ruins your skin. So especially like in my case for eczema, people I've heard some people say that like taking showers like every day, literally, will like ruin your skin because how sensitive it is, because you're putting all the shampoo and has all the chemicals, the conditioner, chemicals, everything, chemicals. It's gonna ruin people who have eczema. Like it will ruin their skin, right? So I would actually say for me, that's not actually not a bad thing. Take showers once a week. It sounds so disgusting now I'm saying, but like I don't know. It does. It's not. The only thing that's definitely bad is like the musty feeling. I would say. Okay, and again, poor diet. I would eat anything sweet, nothing that was actually like good for me. Right? I couldn't even read. I have difficulty reading a paragraph. Right? I didn't even brush my teeth. Like there was a time where I thought, I don't need to brush my teeth. Especially when I was younger, I was like, I don't need to brush my teeth. I'm good. That's what I thought. I learned it, which is, I think that was just a kid thing, to be honest. Then, this is like the worst thing. I lived in a completely dirty house, which, if you really think about it, let's say your whole house, you just imagine there's trash everywhere, there's junk everywhere, like a junkyard type thing. Imagine like the mental state of that kid, which is me. but, but imagine like how that it would affect him in that way, Or like imagine yourself in that environment. Imagine you're living in the junkyard every day and how that would affect you. You would literally have like the worst like mental state ever, knowing that you're like you literally cannot be confident. Because how can you be confident in that environment, type thing? So for me, it was like living in the dirty house. I could never be confident in that environment, and yeah, even now I would like. I don't even know. Thank God I live in a different environment now. But yeah, I freaking didn't have the mentality. I gave up as soon as there was difficulty. So I guess you could say for a beginner, don't worry about the. Just don't worry about if you can't do it or not. Right? Just focus on the little steps, each step as you go, and eventually you will get there. So don't beat yourself up for like the minuscule things, because those really don't matter. Just know that if you keep going, you got this. It doesn't matter if you do those 10 push-ups in the morning. If you do the little mini workout, like I said in the morning, you're literally gonna the future the future self already has a six pack or the best physique in the world. Cause that's what I did. I did the workout in the morning. I took out the sugar. I took out I did the sports after school to get myself more active and get into the habit of it. So it's not only like just doing it, it's also just getting to the habit. So you don't even need motivation or discipline. You just do it because that's what you do. And yeah. So it's like what David Goggins said, like it's not about the discipline, the motivation. Those are just what social media people be saying. It's literally just doing it no matter what. Like it doesn't matter what state your mind is in, just do it. So yeah. Let's see. And also the music. The music I listen to is definitely, I don't even know what to describe it, but it definitely gets me pumped up to work out. So if the only time you listen to music is if you work out because you want to get hyped up and like do a PR or you want to do some insane amount of push-ups, then that music is fine. But like it's really only the genre I would say that's bad is the freaking rap music, because all they be saying is garbage stuff, like literal garbage that you probably don't even like connect with at all with your soul. You don't even connect with it at all. And if you do, it's because you have an insecurity type thing. So yeah, so only music I'd be listening to as of now is just like music that makes me feel good, you know. So I, honestly, probably of you guys know the funk genre because it's all over social media. It's all over that right now, and yeah, I freaking also be listening to lo-fi when I'm feeling like in that Zen mode, right? When I'm in that Zen mode, I be levitating. Oh, and then also have this like little thing I did in the past. There was one time my sister brought donuts. I literally ate the whole thing. I didn't leave nothing for anyone. That's how you know I was fat. I was literal chubby. Drank lots of soda ice cream. I couldn't even do simple math. I'm looking at this disgraced of my younger self, but also proud of him at the same time because look where I am now with the gains of a god. And I think that's about it. Like all of the stuff. So if what I said has like giving you some like how do you say mm, like you could relate to me and you like and you want help for like getting a physique and stuff, I'll put a link in the description where you could get like literal free coach. Well, not free. You could get coaching by me and like okay, hold on. Let's see. So if you want like free coaching, damn it, I said it again. That's not. I just not. Duh. Okay. So if you want to get coached, oh, yeah, man, I don't know what to say. If you want to get okay, if you're interested in getting coaching on how to get the best physique for your, I guess like for your benefit, right? If you're interested in getting a good physique, feeling good about yourself, getting that self confidence to the point where you could just look in the mirror and say, "Yes, look at the hard work I put in," right? And I will put a link in the description where you get coaching for $100 a month, and if my God, I can't $100 $100 a month coaching for free, like I did, like that's my God, $100. That's whatever. I could cut this out. $100 a month coaching 24/7 in a course on how to get started. Oh my God, I brain fart. Okay, 100. Oh my God, the amount of times I said the same line, I'm gonna go insane. Okay, $100 a month, 24/7 coaching, all week, right? And then a free course on how to get started for beginners, such as yourself, and such as people watching this video. And yeah, if you're interested, I will. If you're interested, I'll put the link in the description. Make sure to check it out. Um, if you don't have the budget, that's okay. And let me see. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.